I mean, like you look at like, okay, Scandival was the biggest thing in the world, and they are living, but like, okay, like let's just take Sheeta Shea. Okay, you have a podcast, fine. I will
Fine.
give you that. You do some paid collabs on Instagram, fine. You're at Coachella and stuff. Okay, I think there's some paid appearances in
Sure.
here.
Sure.
But period, right? I don't see Lala, same thing. Like, you know what I mean? That is a lot different than Skinny Girl or what Ariana's doing. Like, so I just think it's like, you know what I mean? Like, Scandal was so big, and now where are all these VPR people? Like,
Right.
wow.
Right. Because you do those shows, you do the traders, you do the Air Force One, whatever the hell that was. Okay, and then what?
And like you get like Brittany got Jenny Craig. That was a real thing, but it was kind of over by the time the Valley started. I mean, so I don't know. I would, to answer your question, no, I would hold on to the show for dear life
Me too. Me
and
too.
just whatever it is, I wouldn't care. And I think it just people forget quickly.
They do. And when I worked in PR with our clients, we'd always say if you have a show, whether it's a TV show, whether it's a hosting gig, we'd call that a salary job. And then the salary job versus contract work. So a lot of the entertainment industry is contract work. Like her Love Island hosting is not contract, it's contract work because they could after the season be like, actually, we're going to go back to some British host. They could do that.
Easily.
What is it? There's no integrity or loyalty in this industry. Like nobody
No.
cares.
No, so like, look, you got that. You got Will Trent. You got Broadway. Like, there's a lot of things here,
Mhm.
but you got it's like any other actress, and there's Julia Roberts and George Clooney, and then there's everybody else. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
you're just a hustler. I mean, and honestly, not for nothing, like what is Lisa Rinna really doing for money these days? Like she's getting gigs. She got the H&M thing with her daughter. She has the podcast. Like these people, I'm not saying are starving to death. I'm just saying it's a lot different than here's $900,000 for 3 months of work.
Of course. It's a little different. And it's also like just because you're front row at Marc Jacobs, they don't necessarily pay. Is there a brand deal? Like they're not going to pay you to go to a fashion show. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
No,
they do.
I mean, not that I know of, and I don't think at the Marc Jacobs level they're paying you.
No, because you're getting press from them
Hmm.
by being there, right? So I don't know. I personally always told people keep that kind of 9 to 5 job, and I
I
think that
agree.
job is VPR. And I get that she hates it and it ruined her life, but I think there was a world where if they were really smart, that the four of the girls would be like, let's put our shit aside and let's do VPR girls. Only the
Like
ladies.
Lala,
Lala,
Scheana,
Scheana, her, Allie, and be like,
Katie.
Katie, exactly. And even bring Dana back because Dana's doing the podcast with Katie. All the ladies, we're just gonna, it's a kind of like Sex and the City VPR, but they're not savvy enough. That's the problem with them. They're not savvy enough. They could have pitched anything to Bravo and Bravo would have said yes.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So I agree. Keep the day job. I agree. I think Paige's Summer House exit's coming. I
yes.
wouldn't disagree
Yes.
with that.
Yes.
What else? Anything else? Did you see this, this thing, the gay guy paid Jesse Lally $2,500 and Michelle's trying to imply like it was something Jesse saying, yeah, the guy's gay and he's our friend. We would hang out at his Hampton's house. We would both hang out with him. It came up on Watch What Happens when Janet was on too, and Andy was like, what is this $2,500 that this gay guy paid to Jesse? I don't know. They're implying like
They're implying that it's gay for
who
pay.
knows?
I don't think so. I mean, he's a guy that lives in he was a straight guy, lives in West Hollywood, wears tight white pants. If he wanted to be gay, he would be gay. Like, let's stop. Bravo is so like I feel like so provincial sometimes with the gay thing. It's like, oh, he's gay. Let's clutch our pearls. I'm like, it's 2025. Like, why are we still shocked by the idea that this man could be bisexual or gay? Who cares? Also, yeah, it's their friend. Also, like, I don't like that narrative that like a straight man and a gay man can only be friends if one is harboring feelings for the other. I have many straight friends and I don't find them interesting. They smell weird. They're not cute. Like, they're
You
not my
don't want to sleep with
I
them.
don't want to sleep with them. Like, I'm
I
not
get
interested.
it.
And I get it. Like, I've seen straight men, like this man in Mexico that I fell in love with, who was with his wife. But that's different. Like, that's someone I don't
That
know.
is different.
That's like pining for someone that's cute. So I just the implication is annoying, and I just don't like Michelle and him. It's just tit for tat. You paid for first of all, which billionaire is only paying $1,500 a night? and then her crying, her screaming, her. I'm like, when I see them on screen, I just fast forward. I'm like, you're both
You're
so.
over the valley. I had a moment where I've gotten back into it.
Oh, I'm into it. I'm into it. I just
Yeah.
fast forward their scenes. I can't
I
do that.
think it has potential if it just they need to let it simmer. I agree. I don't know what. I think Bravo is trying to get away from saying all our eggs are in Andy Cohen's housewife basket. I really do. I think they are desperately trying.
But no one's buying it. We're like, do you think that the Safari show is going to be a runaway success? I don't think
Is
so.
that 100% even coming? I haven't heard about it in a long time.
That's true. I don't know. And I feel like I was thinking about the Valley and I was like, the Persian one. And I'm like, okay, Shah's the sunset. I'm like, do I even want to see these people again? I don't think so.
I mean, you're not sitting at home saying, "Where are they?"
No. I mean, I said it before, but this iteration, if it's going to be like the Valley where it's just like everyone living their separate lives and coming together for one dinner and yelling at each other, I'm like, mm, okay.
I mean, I almost think it would be better to maybe have it be Gigi, Reza, MJ centric. If it's them plus like nine other people like
Random.
the Valley, we're gonna be like, who are you? And
Who are you? It's like desperately trying to like even with when Michelle went on a walk with Scheana, I felt like no one's ever tried harder than like the SATs to prove they know each other. Oh, we met, our daughters met, and then we're friends from the pandemic. I'm like, ugh,
and Scheana to me didn't fit into that scene. It was like it's
oh,
weird seeing Scheana now on the Valley. I guess this could work, but it's a little weird.
it feels forced, and I feel like
Yeah.
Scheana feels like it's like it reminds me of like someone who arrives to set and it's like, okay, my call time's at 5. I have to leave at 7 p.m. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't even want to talk to this B-list person that I have to walk with. She was just kind of like, why am I here? I'm just gonna talk to you, pretend to care, and get my paycheck.
And I think, well, that's the thing. It's like, Sheena wants to be there so bad. So that's why, to me, I'm not enjoying it because I'm like, she's so thrilled right now.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally.
Anything else keeping you up at night?
I watched Not Another Simple Favor, whatever the hell it's called. It was the worst movie I've ever seen.
The
The
like
Blake,
part two with Blake and Anna Kendrick.
it's so bad. I was just like, and the whole time she was literally playing herself and she was talking about how she's gonna sue someone and sue them into oblivion. I'm like, did they write the script before or after this lawsuit? Like it was just, I felt like there was moments where she was looking at the camera winking, like, I got you, Justin Baldoni. I was just like, is this real?
That's
Like
weird.
it was really weird. I mean, the fashion was amazing. Anna Kendrick was hilarious. It was just like a bad telenovela. I was like, who approved this script? Anyways, I mean, but people are gonna watch it because people like the shade. So I don't know.
The thing I am the most excited for is this All's Well. The Ryan Murphy, Kim Kardashian, Glenn
Looks
Close.
good.
It looks beyond.
It looks really good. And I think that like I know that people don't like the Kardashians and they talk shit on them. I get it. But I love to hear people that don't need to defend them, like Glenn Close and Tiana Taylor. Like they're like, Kim is such a hard worker. They interviewed them and they were like, she always shows up on set. She's so professional. That's the thing. You can hate on Kim Kardashian, but she's professional to a T. And I've worked with her. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. And I love to continue to see that. And again, she says dumb shit. She does dumb shit. But she also is so professional. And that's not really the norm in this industry. I mean, you know.
Mhm.